iTalk 1067 FM and iTalk1067.1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. And now, Sholo Ford presents Local Sports on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Very good evening, and thank you for joining us here at Sholo High School as the Mountain Pines Juniors Little League is playing as the home team, taking on Round Valley, which has already had a couple of trips to the plate here as we're getting a late start for you. We thank you for your patience as Tyson struck out swinging and set it up for Branson to get a one-out base hit over to the left side. Was able to beat the throw to first by about a step, so he just stole second. Caused a little bit of confusion as the ball was foul-tipped into the glove. Some fans were saying that shouldn't have counted. It was a foul ball, but the umpire clarified and said he caught it. That's live. So now here's a 3-1 pitch that's outside. Ball 4 to Jet. Runners at first and second here, first inning. That looks like Jet Finch. As I have runners at first and second here for the cleanup hitting Dylan. Big dude's going to step up with a chance for Round Valley to get on the board first here. It's the top of the first inning. There's no score. Piper Kenslick is on the bump here for Mountain Pines, wearing black with pink pinstripes. Round Valley wearing gray with black pinstripes. And a run-scoring opportunity here for the top half of the lineup is going off speed and having him chase low and away. Strike one to Dylan. Again, you got Branson, who got aboard with an infield hit. He legged out a single after he hit that one toward the 5-6 hole. Then a 5-pitch walk to Finch, and it sets it up here. Dylan is down in the count, 0-1, trying to get on the board first as they go again off speed. Big lead over there at second for Branson. It's going to have Applegate hop up from behind the plate and make sure he doesn't get any ideas. As the count squares at a ball and a strike. 1 out, 2 on, no score. Top of the first here in the first Juniors All-Star game. Winner of this one's going to get Silver Creek, as that one's on the outside corner for strike 2, and then the ball gets away from Applegate on the exchange, but nobody's threatening. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dylan. Try to keep track of all the stuff that's developing in District 1 Juniors. And also try to set the stage for all the other stuff that's going on. Is now ahead in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Kenslick deals this one. Called strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. And there's a big second out. Runners remain at second and first. 2 strikeouts. That one looking. As now stepping up is Harrison. Runners remaining there at first and second, including 1 in scoring position. As Round Valley's trying not to squander an opportunity to take an early lead. This is a Mountain Pines team that has 6 players returning from a team that got to state. As Kenslick in the windup takes a look back at second, and then is again at the bottom of the zone for Harrison, strike 1. 0-1, no score. Runners at first and second. Top of the first inning, and Mountain Pines trying to escape a little jam. Had a very close play at first. Braden Applegate nearly was able to get the backhand stop and throws. Again, Kenslick taking a look, and then off the very end of the bat, Harrison just gets a piece of that one. Is down in the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. But that legged out base hit is the extension of this first inning here for Round Valley. As Kenslick again takes a long look over there. Branson at second. He's taken a peek through the windup twice, as this one's in the dirt, and it's going to allow for Branson to head over to third. Now runners at the corners. Now joining over at second is Finch. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 runners in scoring position now for Harrison. Been getting a steady diet of off-speed pitches here. Swung at the 0-1, got it off the very end of the bat. But now trying to get a base hit into the outfield. Got center field playing very, very shallow, likewise right. Left field at a regular depth. It's very, very thick the grass out there, so it's going to die as soon as it gets out there. As the 1-2 pitch is, just got a piece of it. No, they're going to say he did not. Now their tag is applied. Kenslick winds up striking out the side. Round Valley leaves 2 runners on after 1 hit, and after half an inning, it's Round Valley nothing, and Mountain Pines coming up. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of Little League Baseball on Night Talk 106.7.com.
To support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
No score, bottom of the first inning. Mountain Pines was able to get out of a jam with runners at second and third, and 2 away. It'll be Applegate, Malou, Skousen, and then Reese hoping for an opportunity. Coming up against him, Dillon, lanky right-hander. Can't see who makes up his battery, but the infield goes left to right with Harrison, Branson, William, and Wade as the first pitch is swung on and missed. Brody Applegate up there getting his hacks early as he now straightens out the batter's box to his liking. I think he just eliminated the inside chalk line as he wants to crowd the plate. He's got his front foot right around the top corner as the 0-1 pitch bounces. Nice backhand there from the backstop as the count gets evened up at a ball and a strike. No score. Got the other handful of games, or teams I should say, playing up in Winslow. That includes Winslow, Flagstaff, Holbrook, and Payson as the 1-1 pitch is swung on and lifted into short left, back on it, and underneath that one in! Coming down with it is Branson. That ball kept on carrying on him as a little line drive nearly found its way into left field. Instead, first out is recorded. Malous is going to come up after getting a quick word from Applegate, as he'll also hit from the right side, wearing 99. As he has this one swung on and missed, 0-1. Dillon again getting ahead in the count, as he was able to do so on that first at bat against Brody Applegate. Brody also joined by Braden Applegate, as this one's on the outside corner now, no balls and 2 strikes. No score here, bottom of the first. Mountain Pines got out of a second and third jam in the first inning, and now nobody on, 1 out for Dillon in Round Valley as he has his 1-1 sign and deals. Lifted toward foul territory on the right side, giving chase is Wade, but it's going to bounce out of play. Way ahead now, 1 ball and 2 strikes is Dillon. Always so important, but especially in a game like this, trying to put yourself in the winner's bracket, give your best opportunity to advance with all sorts of emotion here in an all-star situation. To get ahead of these counters, this one is swung on and hit well towards center field. Back on that one, and got to catch the gap. already rounding first and headed for second. It's going to come back in toward third as the stop sign is put up. Great job there by Round Valley's outfielders to get that back in, but a huge one-out double from Malus. That was on a 1-2 pitch, and he was able to drive that one opposite field and is now in scoring position. Round Valley had a runner at second with one out, but could not take advantage. Here Mountain Pines is trying to get ahead, and it'll be up to Skousen to try to move it around. Big one-out double, now a lead over there at second as Dillon sets at the letters, takes a long look, and eventually comes to the plate and misses high. Marble reaches up to grab that one to keep the runner over there at second as there's no score, but just as Round Valley had in the first inning, Mountain Pines threatens. 1-0, first time that Dillon's been forced to work from behind the count. Takes another long look over there with a big lead at second there for Malus. Kicks and deals this one off. Fouled off, a good cut there by Skousen. Even it up at a ball and a strike. This inning started with Applegate nearly dumping one into left field for a leadoff single. Instead, Branson made a great catch retreating onto the grass. That's a big out there because that line drive double into right center field probably would have brought Applegate home. Instead, one out, one runner on at second, and now a 1-2 pitch coming up. There's now a throwback to second, actually. William there hanging on to both the tag and Malus at second. The Mountain Pines dugout was not allowing for any sort of trickery. I believe the count is 1-1. I mean 1-2, but it's showing 1-1. So what do I know? Is Dillon again with another long pause at the letters. Now kicks and deals this one, fouled back. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes no matter what. So with Mountain Pines Round Valley going now, winner of this one is going to get Silver Creek at Show Low tomorrow. Loser of this one will get the loser of Winslow and Flagstaff. That'll be up at Winslow tomorrow. 5 o'clock start for that one. It's Dillon now ready with another 1-2 pitch. This time he goes off speed but misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Winslow and Flagstaff are going to get underway at 7:30. Currently ongoing, Holbrook and Payson, though we don't have a score. And as I was looking at the bracket, we got a balk that's going to move Malus over to third.
Do you have a replay of that one? Okay. Battle right here. Win it. You have a replay? Do you have a replay of that box?
So now the runner's over at third. And getting behind Marble. Going to carry this, get one diving home and scoring safely as Malus. So the balk winds up looming huge as Malus doubled with 1 out. Took third on the balk. And now was able to get in safely after that one didn't get by Marble too far. But there with Malus working the puppies, gets up the third baseline and is then diving safely to give Mountain Pines an early 1-0 lead. So the bases are empty. It looks like Skousen is out on strikes. Because up there hitting now is Ryder Reese. Second out comes at a big moment as Dillon gave up the double with 1 out, balked him to third, and then the strikeout wild pitch has him now with the bases empty and 2 away. He starts Reese off with a pitch up high. 1 ball and no strikes. Now 1-0 Mountain Pines. As Dillon's already dealing with the bases empty and has that one missing. Oh, it's a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. Reese up here trying to start off with 2 outs and nobody on as that one in a similar spot. Misses a bit low, making 2 balls and 1 strike. So Dillon got that huge K. And now trying to get out of it, keeping the damage just 1 run. As just swinging through a 2-1 pitch. Squares up Reese as he's now ready with 2 balls and 2 strikes, leading 1-0. Round Valley had left runners on at second and third, but Mountain Pines able to get him across as this one called third strike on the outside part of the plate. So 1 run scores on 1 hit, but Dillon strikes out 2, and after 1, it's Mountain Pines leading 1-0. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
1-0 Mountain Pines with the lead here to start the second. Wade, William, Addison, Courage hoping for an opportunity. As first up, Wade. Big cut on the first pitch, down now 0-1. Wade Webb.
Nice and smooth, here we go.
Waiting for this 0-1 pitch. Swings and sends this one well hit to right, but circling underneath that one, Reese is able to take that one off the shoulder. Big swing. Looked like he put a little bit of a better charge in that one off the bat initially. But instead, there's nobody on, 1 out. Kenslick had wound up striking out the side in the first inning while stranding runners at second and third. Here's William McBride. Coming up here to try to start up with 1 out, nobody on. Trailing 1-0. As Kenslick has his sign, deals. Now bunts being shown. Sends this one to the backstop, down to the count now 0-1. Really pretty evening. Showing me 87 degrees as the 0-1 pitch after the bunt is at the bottom of the zone now. No balls and 2 strikes. This is the only game being played at Show Low High today. The other games in District 1 are up in Winslow as the 0-2 pitch is called. Third strike at the bottom of the zone. 4th strikeout now for Kenslick. Nobody on, 2 out. 1-0 Mountain Pines leading as Addison Brown is going to come up and try to get it going with 2 outs. Round Valley had a 1-out single to the left side of the infield in the first inning, and that was promptly followed by a 5-pitch walk. But surrounding all of that, 2 strikeouts plus one more for a strikeout side as the first pitch to Brown is missing high. 4 strikeouts now on the short evening here for Kenslick, as that one really came out of his hand with some urgency. Down to the count now, 1-0, as Brown awaits from the right side. Has that one missing low. 2 balls and no strikes. 1-0, Mountain Pines with the lead. Difference of this one has been a little bit of an unforced error. A balk to third winds up setting the table to score the run as the 2-0 pitch is called on the outside corner for strike 1. Brown still ahead now, 2 balls and 1 strike. And though Dillon was able to get out of that first inning with only allowing the 1 run, kind of put himself in a tough spot as they're bunted into the air, but unable to come down with that is Applegate. But it squares the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brown trying to get his way on there any way possible. Now has to take the walk back. It's the second time now in this second inning that Round Valley has attempted to bunt its way aboard. Now walking back, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. 1-0, Mountain Pines leading. Kenslick ready, kicking, dealing. Chop this one to the left side. Kenslick's got this one in front of the mound, goes to first in time to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning, and since he had runners at second and third, he has retired 5 straight, and through 1.5, it's Mountain Pines leading 1-0. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cash Back.
Bottom of the second inning, 1-0, Mountain Pines leading, and at the plate, McCreary, Klein, Taylor coming up to hit here with a 1-0 advantage as the first pitch from Dillon is off speed and just over the letters for ball 1. All the offense thus far through 9 outs has been Malus with a double, took third on a balk, came home on a passed ball. The 1-0 bounces at the plate, catches both catcher and umpire. To the Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report. They both look fine. Last time we were broadcasting a game from this field, the umpire caught one hard as the 2-0 pitch bounces at the plate. 3 balls and no strikes. I'll give you a score from Minnesota. Dodgers 6 Twins 2 is the 3-0 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner to the left-handed hitting McCreary. Trying to start things off here, as neither side's been able to get the leadoff runner aboard thus far, though the game is young. As Dylan has his 3-1 pitch ready, dealing, lifts this one to the right side. Settling underneath that one is Wade, as he's able to grab, and there's a quick out. One on, nobody out, and here's Klein. Elias Klein going to step in and hit from the right side. It's the last time as he swings and misses at one that might have been out of the zone. Got a great pitcher-friendly strike zone, though. Last time Mountain Pines found itself in this situation with nobody on, one out, the offense got started as he swings and sends this one back of second. It's going to be a tough play for William as he cannot get that one. Instead falls in for a base hit. Call that a base hit to right field. He got the Mountain Pines dugout, accurately identifying that one as trouble. It's not an extra base hit with one out, but it gets a runner on, and Julian Taylor will come up and hit from the right side. As again, Mountain Pines will try to get the offense going with one out. Throw over to first, though, make sure that nobody's thinking anything. They're going to hold that one, hold it, and then Wade eventually brings it back to the mound. The Mountain Pines dugout is all over that. All over it.
Hey, got a job. Let's get it done.
So now back in there and ready for his first pitch. Taylor takes outside. Now fake a throw over to first. Nothing doing. Marble again trying to keep Klein close. He's able to get a hit into right field and now stand over there at first with one out, leading 1-0. Big lead over there at first as he inches away from the bag. Looks like he's thinking about going. Dylan doing a great job of keeping him slow and steady as this one bounces the plate, gets by Marble. It's going to allow for Klein to take second. Throw's going to go over there anyway. And a nice job there making sure. Oh, they're not having it. They're not having any of it. As the clock struck 7.
Are we on the radio or is it just internet?
2-0 misses high and away, ball 3. So second time in as many innings, Mountain Pines has a runner in scoring position with one out. Dylan down in the count 3-0, kicks, deals. That's a called strike. Make it 3-1, trying to battle back, trailing 1-0. He's in his situation identical with a runner at second and one out in the first. Wound up balking in this position as this one is over the letters for ball 4. So here's the first time Mountain Pines has been able to put more than one runner on. As with runners at first and second, Braden Applegate is going to get an opportunity. Dylan a little bit of trouble here, trailing 1. As he has his sign dealing, showing bunt. Huge lead there on the shown bunt over there at second with Klein. As the pitch is a called strike. So using Applegate to try to set the table, Duros is on deck. An extra hitter in the lineup is the 0-1 pitch. This time is bunted right in front of the mound. Throw's going to come. Oh, there's nobody at third, and now he's going to eat it. A little bit of frustration being shown as it looked like he still had a play over there at first. But instead the bases are going to be full of Mountain Pines All-Stars. As we'll say, Applegate got a boy on a fielder's choice. One out, and the infield comes in trying to cut down a run at the plate with Duros hitting. First pitch, strike 1 swinging. Klein giving Marble an awful lot to think about as it looked as if Applegate was trying to sacrifice himself. And Dillon trying to get the lead runner, but saw third was vacated, so wisely just sat on it as the 0-1 pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. Now way ahead 0-2. He does have one out. He is working through the bottom of the lineup. So the straights aren't quite as dire as they may seem as he now readies this 0-2 pitch. Quick set, delivery, called third strike. That should move the infield back as Dillon's now telling everybody to get into their regular depth.
How's that looking? Okay.
Bases are still full, but now there's 2 outs. Back toward the cut of the grass is Branson at short. It might be too deep. And now we got another balk.
Can you see a replay of this one?
Hey! Brayden, 2 down! Julian, 2 down! Hey, let's go, Liam! Do your job right here, kid! Let's go, 2!
Second time in as many innings that Dillon is balked. So now runners over at second and third. And the first pitch misses high. Hewitt up here at the plate. Lineup's going to turn over in the hole. No, correction, that's Applegate ready to go. No, that is Kenslick, I beg your pardon. So he will complete the trip through for Mountain Pines as this one is swung on and missed, squared up at a ball and a strike. Second time now that Dillon has harmed himself with a balk. He had one in the first inning that sent a runner from second to third. Eventually came around and scored on a pass ball and a strikeout. Taking a long look over at third. Is this one called at the bottom of the zone? Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dylan DeWitt right now a little bit too concerned with what's happening over here at third base. He's just got to get this batter. The runner at third could start dancing, and it's not going to matter because if he gets this out, he's out of the inning. Taking still a long look at third, and now readies a 1-2 pitch that's sent to the right side, gloved, momentarily had, but now back to the bag as Wade is able to complete the out and retire the side, but not before Mountain Pines scores another run. Got 1 hit, a couple of walks, and after 2, now lead 2-0. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Top of the third inning, now 2-0. Mountain Pines has put a single up in the first and second. Is now Carrick, Monty, and Peyton due up. for Round Valley, which is trying to get something going. Had runners at second and third, though 2 outs as 0-1 is fouled off onto Brody Applegate, so he's going to be getting a chance to take a little walk. Couldn't see where he wore that one, but it looks like it caught him probably above the knee on one of the shin guards. Well, Chucky Robinson has 2 hits for the Dodgers. Can you believe it? I can't. No balls and 2 strikes, meanwhile, to Kirch. Called third strike. That's now the 5th strikeout for Kinslick. Monty Bates going to come up and try to start out. That's now 6 straight retired by Kinslick. And of those, 4 of them strikeouts. He's got a 2-0 lead here in the top of the third. As he's facing the bottom quarter of the Round Valley lineup, and Bates takes one just a little bit low. Put 3 strikes right through the zone to get the leadoff hitter, and now working from behind the count, Bates awaits this one. Big uppercut swing. Can't catch up to it. Squared up at a ball and a strike. Again, the winner of this one is going to play tomorrow here in Show Low. Going to play Snowflake and Taylor at Silver Creek. Loser has to go up to Winslow, as this one is swung on and missed. Now ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. That's the 6th strikeout now for Kinslick. He's retired 7 straight, and 5 of them have been via punch-out. Lineup turns over after Peyton hits. Trying to get it started here with 2 outs. Since Round Valley had runners at second and third in the first inning, Kinslick has gone strikeout, pop out to right, strikeout, ground out to the pitcher's mound, strikeout here in the third. And nobody's on 2 out. First pitch swinging. Peyton can't catch that one, as it's now 0-1. This looks like Peyton Finch. No balls, 1 strike to Finch. He wears number 1. Swings and lines this one into center field. There's a 2-out base hit. So the lineup will turn over. Marble, the Round Valley catcher, right now trying to unsheath his lower legs. Has the shin guards off. He's the Round Valley catcher. He struck out in the first inning. That got things started here. That was the first of 6 strikeouts for Kinslick, who's now working with a runner on for the first time since the first inning. Throw over to first, but back in plenty of time. There's Finch. 2-0. Mountain Pines leading here in the top of the third, but trying to start things up here with 2 out. And doing so with leadoff hitting Marble. Up and dug in and ready to go. The pitch. Hits him. Put a runner in a scoring position with 2 outs as Finch will take second. There's only been 1 other free pass issued by either side. That includes Kinslick. Nice show of sportsmanship. Goes over and gives Marble a little dap. Here's Branson Kaufman. He had a great play at shortstop on the leadoff hitter from Mountain Pines, where he was able to go into short left and deny Brody Applegate a base hit. Swings at the first pitch and skies this one to short. Braden Applegate now circles underneath that one. And steals it from Skousen. That's the third out. So leaf runners at first and second. A little bit of confusion there. It looked like Applegate wanted to throw it around. Instead, the side is retired through 2.5. His team leads 2-0. This is Show Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Bottom of the third inning.
That was right. That was in program.
2-0 Mountain Pines leads. As ready to send Kenslick, the pitcher who's responsible for 6 strikeouts while holding on to this 2-0 lead. Then the top of the lineup, Applegate, Malous, Skousen hoping for a chance. Trying to see if we can get a Holbrook Payson score for you. But they have not updated it. This one is going to play at Vargas Field tomorrow. I'm quite certain that is in Winslow. Yes. As here, Dylan DeWitt coming right after Kenslick has him swinging through the first pitch, 0-1. Just as a refresher, Holbrook and Payson have finished that ball game. We're just waiting to see if they can update the scores. The 0-1 pitch is on the way. Bottom of the zone for strike 2. Winslow and Flagstaff will start up here in about 15 minutes, or at least it's scheduled to do so. Then tomorrow, the team that comes up on the wrong end of this is going to get the team that was on the wrong end of Holbrook and Payson, as DeWitt kicks, deals, and has this one outside for ball 1. Whoever wins will be right back here at Sholo tomorrow at 6:30.
How's that looking?
Get Silver Creek. The winner of Holbrook and Payson will take on the winner of Winslow and Flagstaff up in Winslow. As DeWitt's now ready, a 1-2. Swung on and missed, kicks away from Marble. He's got to go outside and throw it over to first in time to retire. 4th strikeout there for DeWitt. Here's the top of the order. Winner of this one gets Silver Creek at Sholo at 6:30, and then won't play again until the 27th. If you're like me, you need help and know which day that's. Saturday. So that'll be Saturday at Winslow. Is this one bunt shown? Offered, there's Applegate. So that's what's the haps with this. See if we can get you ready for majors. As the 0-1 swung on and missed, nothing in 2. 2-0, Mountain Pines leads, but here DeWitt's been locked in. The 0-2 bounces at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Majors are playing at Flagstaff in Round Valley. That's going to start up Thursday. As this one swung on and sent towards short. Back on that one, Branson's able to gather. Second time that he has retired Applegate. Nobody on, 2 away. And so Malus is going to come up and try to start it up. Last time he did so with 1 out. In that majors bracket, over at Round Valley, you'll have Mountain Pines playing St. John's. Then Silver Creek playing Round Valley. First pitch to Malus misses high. That one a called strike on the outside corner. So Mountain Pines, St. John's, Silver Creek, Round Valley. This one's fouled back. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes for DeWitt.
In the hole. Let's go. Bronson, grab it.
Payson and Flagstaff are forced to play on Thursday. All those games are on Friday. The Mountain Pines, St. John's, Silver Creek, Round Valley. 1-2. Off speed, sent toward third. Gloved there by Harrison. Across in time to retire the side. A 1-2-3 third for DeWitt. Keeps the score at 2-0. Mountain Pines leading. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down.
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Top of the 4th inning. Got a hot hand with Kenslick still on the mound. He has struck out 6. Got out of a little trouble in the 3rd. Second time that Round Valley has put 2 runners on. First time since the 1st. That all happened with 2 outs. He gave up a 2-out base hit and then hit leadoff hitting Marble. But then was able to come right back. Get a pop out to short. And now taking a look at a first pitch called strike there is Finch. Nothing in 1, trailing 2-0. Jet Finch has that one bounce at the plate. He walked in the 1st inning. That was the first time that Round Valley had runners at first and second. And eventually second and third. One misses high. Got Darren Peterson, who refused to take a meeting with the Utah Jazz and then was drafted by the Utah Jazz with the second pick. 2-1, misses high, 3 balls and 1 strike. The rumor had it that the Phoenix Suns wanted to trade into the first round, but it does not look as if any of that shenanigans has occurred. There's now a 3-1 pitch. Misses outside for ball 4. A leadoff walk for Finch. Arizona's own Braden Burries, drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks with the 10th overall pick. Gotta like that. If the Suns were going to trade into the... All right, let's see if we can get a piece of any rumor. Runner on first, nobody out, trailing 2-0. Round Valley now has its cleanup hitter in Dillon up at the plate. That's DeWitt, the pitcher, as he takes it in at the bottom of the zone for strike 1. He struck out looking. It was the first of 7 straight retired by Kenslick. That one's fouled back. 0-2 now. No balls and 2 strikes to Dylan DeWitt, trying to help his own cause. Trailing 2-0. Balked home a run in the second, and then set up a pass ball that scored the first run with a balk over from second to third, as this one is well off the plate outside. Going to kick away from Applegate and allow for Finch to take second. So a runner in scoring position. But a ball and 2 strikes to DeWitt. He hits cleanup. According to Twitter, there's a lot of frustrated Suns fans because they have not yet tried to trade up. Runners at second, nobody out, a ball and 2 strikes to DeWitt. Spoils a pretty good pitch, moving away from the plate. Fouls it into the stands there. That is a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball.
Question mark? Go out, right? In the air, the right field is Brad. Take the clear, last one.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Finch drawing some attention from Kenslick as he now has his sign. And now he's going to come to the plate. That one chased up at the letters. There is strikeout number 7. But it remains over at second, as I think I overheard the Mountain Pines dugout trying to make sure that Kenslick knew to allow for his defense to get settled before he came to the plate. Still got a runner there in scoring position, the 1 out. As here comes the first pitch to Harrison. Misses up high. 7 strikeouts now in 3 1/3 innings. 2-0 lead for Kenslick and Mountain Pines. Trying to win in advance to face Silver Creek here on this field tomorrow. The 1-0. Big cut, but goes right through it to Harrison. 1 ball and 1 strike. Harrison bird. As Kenslick takes a look back at second again. He's able to come back and find the plate and then have Harrison swing through that for strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes. It's not conventional, but he's doing a great job of both keeping his runner at second close and then finding his target before he turns and deals. Now he turns back and throws it over to second, but back safely is I couldn't tell if that was Mountain Pines or Round Valley's dugout doing the ball, but I enjoyed it. Ready for another 1-ball, 2-strike offering here to Harrison. Pitch. He's going to kick away from Marble. Now taking third on the throw over to first is Finch. 8th strikeout for Kenslick. Nice job there. Excuse me, that wasn't Marble. That was Applegate. As he did a great job keeping his wits about him, didn't panic. Even though the runner was taken third, he recognizes that's the second out. So now he's just got to make sure he keeps everything in front of him as Wade Webb will come up and hit from the right side. Round Valley trying to get a run across, trailing 2-0 here in the top of the 4th. Chases one over his head, strike one. Hard to lay off those high heaters. They look so good. They're like Mesa's bad boys. The 0-1. This one's lifted towards short center. McCreary comes in on it, but instead settling underneath Braden Applegate. And after a leadoff walk, the side is retired. Now 8 strikeouts for Kenslick, and after 3.5, his Mountain Pine All-Stars lead 2-0. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school baseball on NightTalk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0. Mountain Pines has the lead. As we're trying to see if we can figure out who's going to be playing whom next. DeWitt back out there for Round Valley as the first pitch misses a little bit outside for ball 1. (1-0). Downstairs, ball 2. It's going to be Skousen, Reese, McCreary due up. Here for Mountain Pines, which is looking to extend its 2-0 lead. Now way ahead. Skousen 3-0. Do not think they've announced who won that first game over there in Winslow. They have not. As they're swinging at a 3-0. Gets that one off the end of the bat. Now 3 balls and 1 strike to Skousen. He struck out as Malouse was scoring the game's first run. There's only been 2 times that either side has been able to push a run across the plate, and both of those were Mountain Pines, as this one swung on and hit a big ton, but it's hooking foul and out of play. Makes the count full. DeWitt was down 3-0. He was able to battle back, but a couple of big swings to get it there. As everybody's reset after the foul has been retrieved, and DeWitt's dealing the payoff pitch. Called, third strike. 5 strikeouts now for DeWitt. Is now a combined 13 strikeouts between these two pitchers on opening night of All-Star Baseball. Got an exhortation from the umpire to hustle. And Kenslick is coming out of the dugout. I'm not sure what's going on there, as the first pitch is a called strike. It's a foul ball situation. You don't usually have the pitcher going after him. There's the 0-1 misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, Ryder Reese. He struck out to complete the first inning. Lots of Ks on both sides of the ledger. DeWitt with 5. It's the 1-1 off the plate outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Your Los Angeles Dodgers now lead 7-2. Best record in baseball despite having all those injuries. Somebody ought to do a 30 for 30 about that. Now they're trying to confirm whether or not there's 1 or 2 outs. I think there's only 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. As here's Reese awaiting and swings through that one to square it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-0 Mountain Pines with the lead. As a 2-2 from DeWitt. Swung on and missed. So nobody on, 2 away. And here's McCreary. He started the second inning flying out to first. 2-0. DeWitt's been able to keep this one close as that one misses outside, ball 1. Mountain Pines had a 1-out double that eventually came around and scored. A 1-out base hit in the second that eventually scored on a balk because this one chopped foul. Ball and a strike. But since the bases were full and that balk happened, DeWitt has retired 7 straight. Matching a feat that Kenslick has been able to accomplish. Trying to set down the side in order for the second time in as many innings. He's down a count, 2-1, 2 away, nobody on, and trailing 2-0 as he kicks deals. Swung on and fouled back, 2 balls and 2 strikes. DeWitt ready. The 2-2. Fouled back to the screen. Keep it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to see who is going to win and lose the first game in Winslow. Set it up for who is going to play tomorrow on the L side of the bracket. Right now, Mountain Pines with the advantage. Another 2-2 pitch is on the way. This one elevated and banged into right field, a base hit. 2-out base hit for McCreary. And it extends the 4th inning. First time that Mountain Pines has been able to get anybody aboard against DeWitt since the 2nd inning. In snaps, 7 straight retired by the young man. Now trying to get out of a little jam with a runner at first, and it's going to bring up Klein. In his only plate appearance, he banged one into right field likewise. Eventually came around and scored, and right now is valuable insurance run, staking Mountain Pines to this 2-0 lead, but trying to start something with 2 outs here. Having to work from the stretch for the first time in a while. That misses. No, it's in the strike zone. 0-1 to Klein. That second inning was tough for DeWitt. After Klein's base hit, he gave up a walk. Braden Applegate, who's in the hole, tried to sacrifice himself. Looked like DeWitt wanted to come to third as the runner goes from first. Pitches a called strike on the outside corner, but nowhere near in time to get the speedy McCreary. So we're into scoring position, leading 2-0, but down in the count, 0-2. Mountain Pines trying to get a little bit of a separation here from Round Valley, which has refused to go away. And here's DeWitt ready with an 0-2.
How's that looking?
A little bit high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. McCreary snapped 7 straight, retired by DeWitt. Now trying to string together a couple of base hits after he stole second. Trying to come around and make it 3-0. DeWitt trying to keep it at 2-0 as the 2-2 is going to be chopped to the near side. Gloved there by DeWitt. He spins over the left shoulder and has it to first in time to retire the side, stranding a runner at second. And through 4, it's Mountain Pines leading 2-0. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of this is All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
It's already on, Al.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down.
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Center. Ryder Reese.
All right, new pitcher here for Mountain Pines is Travis McCreary. Ryder Reese has gone over to
That's the farthest I can zoom in.
center.
Okay.
So that means there's a new right fielder.
Can one of them try to catch who's in right field? Should I turn my sound down? RJ, should I turn something down?
Let's get it, right? Here we go.
Which one, the main or my feed? That was mine. Check.
One ball and two strikes now, as leading off William McBride, Addison Brown, and Kirich due up here for Round Valley, which is trailing 2-0. And now the new pitcher here is McCreary, as that one's outside for ball 2.
Can you tell one of the cameras to get in the right field so I can see who's playing right?
Two. This one's going to be sent toward the left side. It's going to be a tough play as Applegate's in on it, but is going to wisely hold on. It's a leadoff infield hit. McBride gets aboard. Second time that Applegate wasn't quite able to get to it with enough time to unload. So here in the fifth, McCreary comes in to replace Kenslick, who was cruising, struck out 8 in 4 shutout innings. And he's going to have to immediately deal with the tying run at the plate in the form of Addison Brown. Brown in the second had chopped out to the mound. Has that one missed outside for ball 1. One ball and no strikes to Brown. In a 2-0 ball game here in the top half of the fifth. Got him lean in. McCreary, the lefty, goes over to first. Klein gathers it in, but diving back safely there is McBride. The 1-0 comes inside, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's got to be a strike, right? Yeah, here we go.
Leadoff is on. Is now McCreary. Sets at the letters. Again, looks over at first. This one again comes inside. Kicks away from Applegate. He's able to keep that one in front. But now a 3-0 count. Kirich, then Monty Bates due up. Peyton Finch has one of Round Valley's hits. He's deeper in the hole. As Round Valley's trying to make up the 2-run deficit here. Has a great start from Dylan DeWitt. And now into the Mountain Pines bullpen. As the 3-0 pitch with the runner going, misses low and away. Runners at first and second. And the Round Valley All-Stars are firmly in business. Conversation coming out of the Mountain Pines dugout. Take a look to see if anything has been announced as far as who may or may not have won other games. As a reminder, the loser of this one is going to go to Winslow tomorrow. And that has not been announced. But it'll be winners staying right here at Sholo tomorrow at 6:30. Two 2-0 Mountain Pines leading, top of the fifth. McCreary in on relief. He's given up an infield hit to lead off the fifth inning and then a 4-pitch walk to move runners over to first and second. Kirich, who struck out looking, one of 8 strikeout victims, takes that one on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2-0 Mountain Pines lead, but Round Valley trying to make something happen. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and fought toward right field. And it's going to fall for a base hit. Getting waved around third and told to score is McBride. He is going to come in safely to have the lead. And now trying to come into third and diving in safely. Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, here comes a replay for you. Ooh.
Hey, there we go, guys. Travis, right there, kid.
One more. Oh, boy. That was bang, bang. So trying to extend this one and put the tying run 90 feet away. Instead, running into an out, Brown is now not much of a lead, as now the throw is going to get past first baseman and Klein and allow for the tying run to get into scoring position. That is Brown, who is out, I think, 9-4-5. Kirich had the RBI base hit. And he just moved over to second on an error by Klein. So here's Monty Bates. He struck out in the third. That misses high. That's the first pitch to him. 2-1 after the RBI single. The 1-0 is getting ready by McCreary. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes.
Better?
2-1, Mountain Pines leading, but just 1 out, and the tying run is at second base in scoring position. The 2-0 misses, and it's going to kick away from Applegate. Now the tying run is 90 feet away. This is the situation that they're trying to do. And you see how great that throw down at third, which was a bang play to get the runner at third, would have tied the ball game and give you a little bit of an idea about Round Valley was by being so aggressive. So now a 3-0 pitch getting prepared. Outside for ball 4. Round Valley has runners cornered. The only out was run into at third, and it was ever so close. Second walk issued. And here's Peyton Finch, who had a base hit to center field. And his only other plate appearance in the third inning. Tying run is at third, 1 out in the 5th. Swings and misses, and now a delayed steal. Now going to come over to third. Caught up between the 2 bags, and now tagged out at third.
Dead ball, batter's interference, batter's out, runner goes to first, and the runners go back to their bases.
Okay, so the second out is retired, but not the way that you would have thought.
You got a replay? You have a replay of that one?
Home plate umpire immediately called batter interference, which had him out, but he's going to send both runners back to their original bags, which is going to have him again cornered. So batter's interference should be scored 2 unassisted. And here's Tyson Marble. He was hit by a pitch in his only most recent plate appearance. He has a big cut, lefty on lefty violence. Fouls it back for strike 1. So Round Valley tries to go with a delayed steal and wound up having a runner thrown out at the plate, but not before batter's interference is called. This one misses high. It's going to get away from Applegate, trying to give chase before the tying run comes across and will not be able to do so. It is tied up at 2. Bates advances over to second, so the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And the leadoff hitting Marble trying to give Round Valley its first lead. Tavis McCreary trying to escape after allowing a leadoff base hit and then a base hit that scored a run into right field. A couple of walks made his job a little bit tougher, and he's now tied up at 2 here in the first ball game in the juniors tournament, as this one's fouled back. Ball and 2 strikes now to Marble. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. McCreary 1 strike away from limiting the damage. This is a big one. He's doing a little groundskeeping right now as he's back on the rubber, has his sign, sets, deals the 1-2. Swung on and hit toward the 5-6 hole. It's going to get into left field, and holding up the runner there after a nice play by Hewitt to get that back into the infield quickly, but now again the runners are cornered. And here's Branson Kaufman. Kaufman had a base hit to shortstop in the first. Playing deep over there, Braden Applegate. He flew out to shortstop in the third as this one is off the plate outside, ball 1. Tied at 2, but now the go-ahead run is at third base after that 2-out base hit from Marble. The 1-0. Lifted into flow, and it's going to be between the pitcher's mound and first, and McCreary's able to get it. And the side is retired, but the damage is done. 2-run score on 3 hits, 2 runners left on, and after 4.5, it's now tied at 2. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Got a new ball game here, tied up at 2, bottom of the 5th. Dylan DeWitt is still coming out after Mountain Pines goes to the pen in the 5th. McCreary gives up a couple of runs and the lead, as now DeWitt is trying to play fireman. and not allow for Mountain Pines to reclaim any momentum. It's going to be Taylor Applegate Duros as the first pitch is a called strike. Winner of this one gets Silver Creek. That's Snowflake and Taylor naturally on this field tomorrow. Loser has to go to Winslow. We don't know yet whom they're going to be playing as the 0-1 is swung on and missed. Now no balls and 2 strikes to Taylor. DeWitt gave up a base hit with 2 outs in the 4th as that one misses a bit low. That snapped 7 straight that he had retired. But he was able to come right back after a stolen base, get a chopper back to the mound, and go over to first in plenty of time to retire the side. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted toward left, but they're circling underneath. That one is Branson. There's one away. Here's Applegate. Have not had any report about Holbrook Payson, which is the game that is of most interest because the loser of this one is going to get the loser of that one. And I know you're also dying to know what's happening with the NBA draft. Let's see if we can update that. As they're showing bunt, bringing it back and taking a pitch outside. Ball 1 to Applegate. Applegate got aboard on a fielder's choice in the second. He was trying to sacrifice himself. That one misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Had a reported trade between the Knicks and Lakers swapping spots. This one swung on. Half swing. Got a line drive coming over to Harrison at third. And he's able to get underneath that one before it hits any dirt. 2 quick outs here for DeWitt. Got that kid from BYU who was taken first. Otherwise, Kingston Flemings from Houston, Braden Burries from Arizona. That's 3 Big 12 players taken in the top 10. A bunch of Michigan players as their foul ball is going to involve an exhortation to get a helmet on. 0-1. Swung on and missed. This is Doros trying to start it up with 2 outs. Christian Anderson taken 18th by Charlotte from Texas Tech. Called third strike. A 1-2-3 inning after his team scores 2, and after 5, it's still tied at 2. That is the 7th strikeout for DeWitt. After 5, 2-2, it's Joe LaForge's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
5, 3,
Finch, DeWitt, Harrison, Wade Webb hoping for an opportunity as 2 runs pushed across after McCreary came on in relief. That first at bat was the trendsetter in the 5th inning when he gave up a base hit to William McBride. He came around and scored as the first Round Valley run. Now get the home plate umpire standing at the plate, forcing McCreary to play some extra catch. Ball game is 93 minutes old. Oh, the scoreboard's on the blink.
Get a shot at the scoreboard, somebody.
Right now, all of the scoreboard is gone haywire. Yeah, there you see it. I can't make heads or tails of that.
I know we're in bottom of the 6th, I think.
Top of the 6th inning, and it's tied at 2, but you wouldn't know by looking at the scoreboard. You know what? As they're getting that all squared away, we'll give them time to do so, as it's a big frame coming up here. Winner is going to stay here and play Silver Creek tomorrow, but it's tied at 2 here in the last innings. And it's Show Low Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on NightTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
All right, scoreboard's working. It's the 6th inning, top of. Finch, DeWitt, Harrison, Webb hoping for a chance. McCreary trying to settle things after he allowed 2 runs to tie it up at 2 in the 5th. First pitch is dealt, and a called strike on the outside part of the plate. The 0-1. Shows bunt. Ooh, tried to bring it back, but could not do so. Finch now down to the count, 0-2. He's walked twice prior. So no balls and 2 strikes, trying to start things off after his team scored 2 an inning ago. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Nice recovery there from McCreary. That is his first strikeout. Just to give you an illustration about his struggles he had in the 5th, wound up facing 7 batters. Both starting pitchers had set down 7 in a row, and that includes DeWitt, who's going to come up here and try to help his own cause with nobody on and 1 out, still tied at 2. Swings at the first and sends it back, 0-1. Two runs scored in the 5th inning for Round Valley, a run in the 1st and a run in the 2nd for Mountain Pines. And that's how you got here. Tied up at 2, top of the 6th. DeWitt awaits as McCreary deals. Called strike. Down 0-2, DeWitt's got to work. McCreary trying to keep things settled as the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, maybe off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. DeWitt has struck out twice, the cleanup hitting Round Valley All-Star. as he awaits this 1-2. In the dirt. It's been a huge factor here since McCreary came in. A lot of pitches have made it to the backstop. Trying to stay in the winner's bracket after having a 2-0 lead through the first 5. Well, the first 4. It's now a 2-2 pitches on the approach. Fouled off to the right side. Count remains at 2-2. Another 2-2. Elevates the strike zone, sends this one into foul territory on the right side, but not going to be within the reach of Klein. So everybody will reset, and a third 2-ball and 2-strike pitch is going to be on the way to DeWitt. Ball game's getting close to its second hour of age. The home plate umpire calls time. Oh, scoreboard is once again indicating that it, for one, has had enough. One fan has suggested batteries. I don't know if that was with sincerity, though. It's the second time in this inning that the scoreboard has not worked. Ordinarily, when we're bringing you stuff here at iTalk 106.7, we would try to give you scores in situations like this. But we don't have any scores to give. Umpires now walking from the first base dugout to the third. I don't know what protocol is in a situation like this. It feels like a scoreboard's a luxury. And everybody's got Game Changer. 2026 is one heck of a time to be alive. Right now, the Mountain Pines infield has come to surround the mound where McCreary is going to be ready for another 2-2 pitch. DeWitt taking some cuts outside the right-handed batter's box. Now, one of Mountain Pines, it's Applegate, the shortstop, who had a baseball he was helpfully handing over to the umpire, is now the scoreboard is again blinking in every category that we need. Nope. It's just as soon as I observe. 2-ball. Nope. That's 2-2 the score. We don't have a count, but I'm quite certain it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dodgers take the series in Minnesota, this time winning 12-3. And meanwhile, in the NBA, or as we like to call it, Jalen Brunson's playground. Prior to that, though, McCreary readies a 2-2 again. Called third strike. It took a while. Second strikeout for McCreary, both in this game and overall.
I got the pitcher's hero shot.
Still no action to get into the first round for the Suns. Koa Pete, coincidentally, has not been drafted. So the Suns might be able just to trade up in the second round. Much less costly. And we'll keep an eye on it. They call Koa Pete Mr. Arizona, you know. As the first pitch is downstairs in the dirt to Harrison.
So is that just the center field camera that's chopping out like that? Or is that the internet? Okay.
1-0 to Harrison. Swings and sends this one into short right. Back on that one and underneath, and then stumbling after it's grabbed is Applegate. 1-2-3 inning for McCreary. And after 5.5, it's still tied at 2. This is Shola Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers, and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
All right, we have had all sorts of scoreboard issues. It's right now showing the score to be 2-1. I have been given access to Game Changer. And that shows 2-2. So I'm going to go with that. Is here DeWitt. First pitch is bunted to the third base side. It's going to be a tough play. Bare hands, throws over, and it's not going to be had. Nice job backing up there by McBride. And a leadoff runner is aboard here with Hewitt getting the bunt single. Perfectly placed bunt. Not a bad throw there by DeWitt. It was going to be a one-hopper, perhaps a little bit short there for Wade, as now he's being reminded he needs to go over there and hold the runner on. Big lead there after Hewitt's bunt single to start the 6th. It was 2-0 for most of the ball game. Round Valley tied it at 2, is now swinging and sending this one to the right side, gloved and going to the bag for 1. Throw it over to second. Now gets into the outfield and holding up there. So it's again well backed up there by Round Valley. So Wade went to the bag to make sure of one. And now here's the top of the order. Trying to get a run across, and then Hope McCreary, who seems to have settled, went 1, 2, 3 in the top half of the 6th. There's the first pitch. Called strike. Runner's going to third. Throw is over in the outside of the bag, but thrown out at third. And a great exchange between Marble and Harrison. Harrison had to reach to his right to bring that one back in play. And then helps out the umpire. That was also very, very close. But caught stealing at third, and now 2 out. Swings and sends this one foul. I believe the count is 0-2. That is correct. So caught stealing at third. And here's Applegate with nobody on, 2 out. After a leadoff bunt single. Pushed over on a fielder's choice to second, then tried to get in scoring position with 1 out. Instead, the bases are empty. Scoreboard shows 2-1, but Game Changer reads 2-2. Believe it is 0-2. The pitch. No, it's beg your pardon. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes after that one gets away. So DeWitt got a break. Big play between Marble and Harrison. Was ahead 0-2. Got to the top of the order here for Mountain Pines. It's now a 2-2 pitch. Comes inside. Run the count full. Try not to lose him. The 3-2. Foul to the left. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Hit sharply to the left side. Gloved, though juggled by Branson. Throws over to first. Not in time. Applegate able to extend the 6th here for Mountain Pines. We'll call that a base hit. And here's Malouse. He had doubled in the first, got balked to third, and then came around and scored on a strikeout and wild pitch or pass ball, take your pick. Grounded out to third. Got speed on the bases here for Mountain Pines. DeWitt, who thus far has gone 5 2/3, comes to the plate, has a called strike. Snap throw over to first, and now the go-ahead run's going to be in scoring position. They're saying come to third. Going all the way down the right field line is Wade from first base, and now dancing all the way over to third and letting out a holler. Applegate is 90 feet away from reclaiming the lead. 2 outs, you don't need to be making that throw. A 2-base error, and now all eyes on Marble. He's got to keep it in front. Meanwhile, there was just 1 pitch into this at bat. The 0-1 to Malouse. Fouled straight back, really good cut. No balls and 2 strikes. DeWitt caught a break when a runner was thrown out trying to steal third. That was the second out. Had Applegate 0-2, but lost him on the second payoff pitch. That was a base hit to short. Now ahead 0-2 to Malouse. Fouled straight back, another really good swing. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2. Won't go up high. Nice job there by Marble to elevate and keep that thing in front. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Malouse. One, 2. Chases that one, but it's going to get by Marble, and the ball go. Wait a minute. Say that's a foul ball. Well, it's tough to tell who feels that's a bigger break. Blake Malouse, who's now going to have another opportunity to try to get this run across, or DeWitt, who got the strikeout, but the pitch got by his catcher. So the 2-2 is again fouled back. That is the 1-2, I beg your pardon. Again, the scoreboard, which has not been cooperative, shows a 2-1 ball game with Mountain Pines in front. But Game Changer has 2-2. Malouse up there battling. It's another 2-strike foul ball. Now a 1-2 comes again. Just off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Go ahead runs at third. The pitch. Fouled back. It's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul ball. So have all of these been.
So like his head's cut off on my screen, but over there.
2-2 still. Runners at third still, and that's Applegate. Got a 2-out base hit. And then advanced to third on a throwing error. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted to left. It's deep. And not going to be hauled in. Go-ahead run comes across as the ball is quickly thrown back in. And now Mountain Pines is feeling it. Second double for Malouse. Though if you asked DeWitt, he would probably argue that it should have been hauled in. I couldn't.
Oh, yeah. Well, both my batteries are out.
As a walk out to the mound.
One's going to be out for a minute.
DeWitt, who has pitched valiantly. I believe right now he's trailing 3-2 as he's shaking hands. A pitching change is happening. Trying to keep this to a one-run game. I believe. It is Sholo Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down.
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Mayday Payday is on at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Replace your windshield through insurance and you get entered to win $500 cash every week, plus a $1,000 grand prize. And every insured replacement gets you free dinners at Los Corrales and movie tickets. One quick call gets your glass fixed and your name in the cash drawing.
536-5972 Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
All right, bottom of the sixth, pitching change here after DeWitt threw 100. DeWitt threw 100 pitches. I believe the score is 3-2. Yep, there it is on Game Changer. We got it 3-2. The scoreboard showing 2-1, which is definitely not the case. His first pitch misses low. Harrison is now pitching for Round Valley. Harrison Slade. Moving over to third is Webb. DeWitt has taken over at first. Malouse, who has that RBI double, standing over there at second as the 1-0 misses inside to Skousen. 2 balls and no strikes, now trailing 3-2. Second time that Round Valley has faced a 1-run deficit. Trailed 2-0 for much of the game, scored 2 in the 5th. As the 2-0 is swung on and missed. He had both pitchers go 6 up and 6 down. That was DeWitt after his team had given him or tied the ball game. And then McCreary did the same as the 2-1 is a called strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. After falling behind 2-0, even it up now at 2-2, as Slade tries to end this 6th inning. Does so with a strikeout. But the damage has been done. Mountain Pines has reclaimed the lead, is now 3 outs away from advancing into the winner's bracket. 3-2 after 6. This is Show Low Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learning new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've been recognized by national organizations for our high level of care and commitment to excellence. We've invested in equipment and technology to provide state-of-the-art healthcare to the communities that we serve. And we keep adding more providers and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need.
After Mountain Pines scored 1 in the bottom of the 6th, it's going to be Wade Webb, William McBride, who got the rally started in the 5th, then Addison Brown, who continued the rally in the 5th. Webb popped out to right field and shortstop, trying to get things started here. McCreary back out there for Mountain Pines. His first pitch is chased up high. Swung on and missed. 0-1. All right, Koa Pete has been drafted by Dallas and traded to Phoenix. Mr. Arizona remains as the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Oh, you're happy for everybody involved there. Did you hear that, Scotty? No. Pete drafted by Dallas, traded to Phoenix. Nothing in 2 now to Webb. Called third strike on the inside corner. Round Valley's down to its final 2 outs. Third strikeout now for McCreary. All of them coming over the last 4 outs. McBride got things started in the 5th. He had a base hit to short. Round Valley trying to scratch 1 run across and get this extended, or at least send this into the bottom of the 7th. Swung on and lined towards center field and got a fall for a base hit. So the tying run is aboard. Brown, Van Slyke, Bates hoping for a chance. Snaps 5 consecutive retired by McCreary. Round Valley not going down quietly. It trailed 1-0, then 2-0. Tied it at 2. And Then watched Mountain Pines take a 3-2 lead in the bottom of the 6th. Trying to mount a rally as the first pitch going to kick away from Applegate. Now the tying run is in scoring position. Brown ahead 1-0. McBride, who has his second base hit on the evening, again in scoring position. He was Round Valley's first run, right now representing the tying run. As Brown watches this one, goes back to second. McBride's diving back safely. 1 ball and no strikes, trailing 3-2. Final opportunity here for Round Valley. And now he's been balked over to third. First time that Mountain Pines has been called for a balk. McCreary.
This is most recent walk.
Oh, it doesn't look like we can see what the pitcher was doing. McCreary does not understand what he did. He's got his coaches out talking about it. I guess maybe the answer could be he had separated his hands before he stepped off the rubber. The home plate umpire is coming out to talk to him, or maybe to consult with the umpire in the field. He was emphatic when he called it. And he just pointed over at third to say that is where he ought to be. So I was not paying close attention, but it looked like McCreary had separated his hands before he had stepped off the rubber. But I was not paying close attention, in fairness to everyone involved. So now the tying run is at third. McCreary and Applegate got to make sure that they keep this now as he's going. He's going to try to steal, slams on the brakes. Applegate trying to run him back to third. Throws that one back, and he's thrown out at the bag.
Number 1 got the out.
Trying to steal home. Perfect execution between McCreary, Applegate, and I believe that's Skousen over at third. As everybody kept their composure. And now the bases are empty, 2 out, and a called strike. I don't know the count, I beg your pardon. Called third strike, ends the ball game. 4th strikeout for McCreary, who recovers after he gave up the 2 runs that tied the ball game, and we'll start wrapping it up after this. It is Sholo Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
If you're a business owner fighting for new customers in today's competitive marketplace, you may want to consider this. One of the most cost-effective branding tools is your employees. When your team wears your logo, they become walking billboards for your business, building awareness, credibility, and trust everywhere they go. Allegra Sholo doesn't just put your logo on apparel. They help create branded gear your employees are proud to wear and your customers remember. Better brand, better results. Call Allegra Sholo today.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane, That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
As he is going to team up with Piper Kenslick, who wound up going 4 innings to start before giving way to McCreary, who had the rough 5th, allowed the 2 runs on 3 hits, but came back and wound up facing the minimum over the 6th and 7th to get Mountain Pines to advance. Also got to give a shout out to William McBride, who had 2 hits, including the leadoff 5th inning base knock that eventually had him coming around and scoring Round Valley's first run, but caught stealing, trying to take home and tie the ball game. And that ultimately will end the Round Valley threat, setting it up for McCreary to get his 4th strikeout and end things here in the first ball game. But Round Valley showing everybody that they're going to be a threat, as got a very good ball game here played between Mountain Pines and Round Valley. It's going to be now Mountain Pines taking on Silver Creek tomorrow here at Show Low High School. And over at Vargas Field in Winslow, Round Valley's got either Payson or Holbrook. As we thank you for spending some time with us here at Show Low High School on this beautiful Tuesday evening. And keep an eye out on the social media. We'll see if we can get some more for you out here shortly. Until then, this has been Show Low Ford's presentation of All-Star Baseball on iTalk1067.com.
On iTalk 1067 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Beamer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.